Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought we can continue on with my makeup collection series, and today we're going to do primers and setting sprays. Depending on how long this video gets, we might split that into two separate videos, but I think we can probably get it all done in one video. So just really quickly, I want to say that if you are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you head out for more beauty videos. I do post 5 videos a week here on my channel, usually Monday through Friday, and if you are not new to my channel, welcome back, you guys. And let's go ahead and get started with the setting sprays because I kind of already have those laid out. So as you can see right here, I do have some backups of the favorite makeup setting sprays. This is the older packaging of the Urban Decay makeup setting sprays. I have 2 of the Chill and 1 of the All Nighter. These are some of my favorite setting sprays, as I've mentioned in the past. These, along with the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix, which I don't see in up here, but I do own that one. Since changed their packaging, it's a little bit more edgy now. But this is the old purple and white packaging. It's now black and gray, or black and green, I believe, but these are really good setting sprays. They went for 50% off, so I kind of bought quite a few of them. So I love having these on backup. I have a backup, and I have more of these somewhere. I'm just not entirely sure where. I have a backup of my Smashbox primer water, and then you can see here that I have one that is already open, and I'm more than halfway through with this one. I like to do this one as a first step to my makeup. Like, first thing before I go in with any other primers, I will spray this, and it's really good. I do like it. I have mentioned it quite a lot on my channel, and this is also another staple of mine that I do like to keep in my collection. A more recent setting spray to my collection is the Kat Von D Lock-It. I think I have put this in a favorites video before. I do actually really like it, really enjoy it. It will lock your makeup into place. It is a little bit on the more matte side, but it doesn't dry your skin out or anything like that. If you want makeup to last all day long, this is a good alternative. I do believe it has alcohol as a first ingredient, if I'm not mistaken, so I know that there are some people who wouldn't really be into that, but this doesn't really aggravate my skin. It doesn't dry out my skin, and I do have fairly sensitive skin, and I've had no issues with this product. Another setting spray that I'm actually already more than halfway through with, this is the Kate Somerville Uncomplicated SPF 50 setting spray. It says that it is a soft focus makeup setting spray, broad spectrum SPF 50 sunscreen. And again, it just gets really hot here in Texas. I don't spend too much time out in the sun, but sometimes I do forget to apply like my regular sunscreen. So having something like this really helps make sure that my face is fully protected. And again, I have been using this for a little over a month. I'm more than halfway through with it. I got it in place to try out in place of this setting spray. This is a setting spray by Supergoop. It is the setting mist with rosemary. This also has an SPF 50. This one would burn my skin whenever I would spray it. This one does not. So I looked for this one on Sephora's website. I didn't see it on there, so maybe they discontinued it or came out with a different version of this. But if this is still available, I much prefer the Kate Somerville setting spray. But even I checked, this one actually doesn't really have that great of reviews either. I don't notice that it makes my makeup last any longer. It does give me that SPF, so I feel a lot better going outside wearing this. If you watch my project pan, then you would have already seen this. This is the Boscia White Charcoal Mattifying Setting Spray. Again, I do like this one. It does keep your makeup in place. I have used quite a bit of it, but I need to finish it up because I've had it for quite some time. I did like it. Again, I didn't really notice it drying out my skin or anything like that. I do think that it helped with the longevity of makeup, but there are just setting sprays that I do like more. This is a good one, but it's not like my absolute favorite. Then this is more of just a staple product that everybody has to have, and I feel like everybody needs in their collection. It's not really a setting spray. It's more of a mist to kind of help, you know the drill with MAC Fix Plus. It kind of helps settle your makeup, get rid of any powderiness or any cakiness. You can use this to, you know, intensify shadows, intensify highlights. A lot of people use it for that. It's just one of those things that you need to have in your makeup collection. And yes, I said need, and I totally meant need. This is just one of those staple products, you guys, that I just think that it just helps with the wear of your makeup, just making it look a little bit more natural, a little softer, and not so cakey. This is a must in I don't use it every day, but I use it most days. This is another newer setting spray to the market. This is the Glam Glow Setter Makeup Setting Spray. And this one you can see I've used quite a bit of as well. I do like it. I have really been enjoying it. I mostly just kind of like the smell of it. It doesn't give your makeup as long as of a wear as, say, the Urban Decay All Nighter or the Makeup Forever one, or even the Kat Von D. It does prolong the wear of your makeup. It's just not as I would say like industrial strength kind of as the other ones that I just mentioned it. But you can see I've used quite, I don't know if you can see, I've used quite a bit of it and I do enjoy it. I don't know that I would repurchase it, but it is a nice one. And I haven't really been mentioning, they do have really, let me see if you can see on camera, they do have really fine mists. The Kat Von D one has a really fine mist. Let me kind of back up so you can see. Let me see if you can see it. The Kat Von D, I don't know if y'all are seeing that on camera, but all of those have super fine, beautiful mist as well. And that's another really important thing when it comes to setting sprays. Now, two that I didn't love and that I probably would not repurchase. Now, these are kind of like, there's the Quick Fix from Urban Decay, and then there's the B6. The B6 is more of a primer type situation, and the Quick Fix can be used as a primer or like a setting spray or a refresher. I don't really notice a lot of difference with either one of them. I've gone about halfway through the bottle. If I had to pick, I do like the B6 a little bit more. I feel like it does do a little bit more help with like the priming and the refreshing, kind of like the Smashbox. The Quick Fix, I would probably not repurchase these, and if I could go back, I probably would not have purchased either one of them in the first place, if I'm being completely honest. Now, this is one that I have not tried yet, but you would have seen in my most recent haul video. I mean, I sprayed it on in that haul video, but I don't have an opinion on it yet. This is a setting spray and a primer, so you can use it either way or both ways. You could use it pre-makeup, post-makeup. I will keep you guys updated on this one because I have not tried it, but I just wanted to show you that it was in my collection. Okay, so this is another one that I've been testing on and off now for a couple of months. This is the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. Now, this has one of the best. Hopefully you can see it on camera. Let me see if I can spray it. There, I just sprayed a couple. Hopefully that shows up. This has one of the absolute best misters on a setting spray that I have like tried. Now, the issue that I have with this, it does have some glitter flecks in there, but if you spray it far enough back, it doesn't really translate onto the skin very much. It does give you a really healthy glow to the skin. I wouldn't really say that this is a setting spray for the longevity of your makeup. It's just gonna give you a little bit of an extra dewiness. The only downside to this one is I feel like I have to spray a lot of product to make it feel like I'm doing something because the mist is so fine. Like, I feel like whereas I might normally spray 5 or 6 pumps, with this one I'll go in with a lot more just so I can really feel it on the skin. But it's one of the best misters out there, and on setting sprays, misters are super, super important. All right, so I kind of kept this one in the box. I haven't really used this one much at all. This is from when Pretty Vulgar launched at Sephora. I mostly bought it for the bottle and because I wanted to review that brand for you guys here on my channel. This is the Pretty Vulgar, what is it actually called? The Pretty Vulgar Lock It In Makeup Setting Spray. And the bottle was really cute. I will say that I was a little sad that the little sprayer right here wasn't actually how the product came out. You take the top off and it does have its own sprayer. I must admit that this is not one, I bought it for that video and I probably should have returned it, to be honest, because it's not one that I just really want to gravitate towards. I have to remind myself to go ahead and use it, but again, I have not used it since that video. It's a brand, like, it's practically brand new, never been touched, really never been used outside of the original review video. I don't even remember how the mister is on this one. Oh, did you guys see that? That mister is really aggressive. I don't know that I would absolutely love that. I will keep you updated. This is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. Everybody purchases, you know, because Jaclyn Hill raved about it so much. It is a very expensive luminous skin mist. It's more expensive than the Cover FX. I want to say that the Cover FX is about $10 cheaper. Now this one will make you look dewy, like to the point where it's almost like a little bit of an oil, to where if you spray too much, it can slightly break up your makeup. So you want to go in with a super, super light spritz of this. But on days where I want to look glowy, on days where I want to look super glam, that's when I go in with this. This bottle has lasted me a pretty decent amount of time because I don't use it every day. I don't use it very often at all, but I do like having it in my collection. And when foundations are a little bit too matte, or if I want to intensify a highlight or just look a little bit more alive, I'll reach for this guy. Is it worth the money? I don't know that it's worth the price tag, but it is nice. So this is going to be by the brand First Aid Beauty. This is the Hello Fab Vital Greens Face Mist. It says it's to refresh and set. And I did like I have used a pretty good amount of this one. I'm more than 50% done with it. I don't use it as a setting spray. I kind of use it as a first step to my skincare. And First Aid Beauty, just if you don't know, just in general, if you have more sensitive dry skin, this is a really good brand. I mean, they cater to all skin types, but I really like their stuff for dry skin. When I was first struggling really bad with dry skin, I tried out some of their stuff and it really helps the skin out a lot. I do think that this bottle is a little bit small and I did go through it pretty quickly. I mean, I still have a little bit of a little less than half the bottle left, but I went through it pretty fast. So I do like it though, and I would recommend it. I don't remember how much it was. I want to say it was about the $18 price mark, but when I did get it in the mail and I got it home and opened it up, I was shocked by how small it was in comparison to some of the other setting sprays. But again, it is a little bit cheaper than other ones as well. Now this one you can see, I've used a little bit of it, but not a lot. This is the Marc Jacobs Recover Perfecting Coconut Setting Mist. And I honestly will admit that this was like buried in a drawer somewhere and I forgot that I had it, and I just recently started pulling it back out and I've been using it quite a bit lately. I feel like this is such a misunderstood product. I feel like when Jaclyn Hill made her Snapchat talking about how bad the dispenser is, I feel like this product lost all hope of being like a successful Sephora contender. You know what I mean? I like it. The thing with this is I can see why people, and I watched Tati's video and she kind of said the same thing, and I will admit that the sprayer can be a little bit messy, but what they recommend doing, and I know that it's a little bit on the tedious side, especially for a setting spray, a lot of times when you spray a setting spray, you kind of do one of those numbers, and you can see that it did squirt out back at me because I did like a soft, just like touch. But the whole point, but they even say on the instructions, whenever you read the setting spray, to do a long press. So press it all the way down. And then you'll see you get an even mist. Hopefully that's showing up on camera. Whereas opposed to if you just do the natural spritz that you're used to, it's not gonna be as fine of a mist. But if you do one long press, it comes out perfectly. This makes the skin feel super nice. It's super hydrating. I actually really do like this. Also a person that before any setting sprays, even my MAC Fix Plus, which is a tried and true, before I go in with any setting spray with my makeup, I always do a test spray first, just to make sure. But that's just a habit that I'm in. So I do a test spray just to make sure it's working properly, and then I've never had any issues with this product. I brought it back out probably about 3 weeks ago. Over the course of the last 3 weeks, you can see I've used a pretty decent amount. I have my staple setting sprays that I always reach towards when I know I want my makeup to be perfect all day. And then I'll rotate in other setting sprays so I can kind of keep you guys updated and let you know what I'm liking for the time. Those are all of the setting sprays in my collection, give or take 1 or 2 that are probably misplaced or missing. I have a lot of primers, like a ton. So I don't know if this is gonna be, I think I'm gonna go ahead and split it up into 2 videos because I'm already flashing at the 20-minute mark. And if I go into primers, this will end up being like a 40-minute long video. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop it with the setting sprays. So there we have it. There they all are in all of their glory. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really hope that you did enjoy this video. Of course, it's gonna be a little bit shorter because I'm gonna go ahead and leave my primers out. I have all of my primers like in this bag, so the video would just be way too long. I'm trying my best to keep all of my videos under 20 minutes. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below before you head out, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.